Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about citizenships by investment. What is it? Which one is the cheapest? Which one is the best? Which one is the fastest? Just an all-around quick little overview of my opinions on citizenship by investment. So, the first question, and frankly the most important, is what is citizenship by investment? Well, CBI is the process that legally grants individuals and, in some cases, their families a second citizenship in exchange for a financial contribution to the host country's economy. So, there's a series of companies and agents which can help you with this process. Henley Global are one of the industry leaders, but are quite expensive. I recently acquired about one of their options, one of their $100,000 options. So you see, you have a few $100,000 options with St. Lucia, Antigua, Dominica, and that's it. I think there was a lot of fees. I'll put it that way. So I didn't go with them in the end, but yeah, take a look online. There is agents that can help you with this process, or you can just go to the official websites of these programs, in which you can just proceed yourself. I mean, it won't be that difficult to go through the process on your own, but there is agents out there which can assist you. So essentially, what you're doing, you are either making a donation, an active business investment, an investment in real estate, a bank deposit / bonds holding, in exchange for citizenship in a country. Now, if we go to the max, there is tons of countries that actually offer it. Well, okay, maybe not that many, but we have Vanuatu, Turkey, St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Malta, Grenada, Dominica, Antigua. So we have about 8 different countries that offer it currently, which that's pretty cool. 5 of them are Caribbean islands. Okay, so you have Antigua, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts, and St. Lucia. They're all Caribbean islands, and they are the cheapest options. So if you are just looking for a citizenship by investment for one reason or another, let's say you are from a country where you could potentially be drafted for war, and you want to avoid that risk. You want to renounce that citizenship and become Caribbean. That's possible to do. Let's say you wanted to, let's say you're from a sanctioned country, such as Russia or Belarus, and you cannot actually send international bank payments. Your cards have been blocked. That was a big issue at the start of this recent problem. And if you have banks registered from different countries and you're a citizen of a different country, when you open the accounts, then you're not going to get blocked. You're not going to get restricted. So there's multiple reasons why people would want this. There's also tax benefits. A lot of these countries will, if we go to the taxes section, so essentially, becoming a citizen does not automatically make you a tax resident, and that's a good thing, bear in mind. You don't necessarily want to be a tax resident. There's no capital gains tax. So it could be good if you don't have income tax, but you have capital gains tax. This one might work for you. There's tons of things to check out, and it all depends on your situation. But for example, with this one, with Dominica, there is no capital gains tax, there is no net worth tax, and no inheritance tax. So every program has different rules. Grenada, for example, has no capital gains tax, no investment income tax rate, so that's quite good. So you get 0% tax on investment income as well. Every program has their own set of rules, each of which are different for different reasons. They all have different amounts of visa-free countries which you can travel to. So That's quite a cool thing that they note on this website here. Okay, well, it seems broken for this one, but all of the other ones, this is the website passport.io. I just found this doing my own research. This is not affiliated to me in any way, but this shows all of the countries which you have visa-free travel to. So you don't need to get a visa to access 136 countries from the Antigua and Barbuda passport. So that is the leading one. Antigua and St. Kitts are leading with 136,000. 136 countries, and if you check the price, so it's about 150,000. Great options. These are all pretty great options. They all have their different benefits. You see, Grenada actually has China as a visa-free option, whereas some of the other ones may not. I believe one of them has visa-free access to Russia also. I'm not sure which one. I can't find it. I think a few of them are trying to work on that. They're always making connections and having meetings and trying to actually open up visa-free access. I forget which one specifically, but there's one or two which are really focusing on that. I think Dominica right now are trying to, or Grenada are trying to get that number up a little bit, because they have significantly fewer than Antigua, for example. Vanuatu is an interesting one. It's really out the way. They have very favourable taxes also. They have 0% personal income tax, 0% capital gains tax, 0% investment income tax, 0% inheritance tax, 0% net worth tax. So some of these could be really good if you're gonna die, because no inheritance tax, that could be a huge thing. It could be a huge saver. If you're in the UK and you get hit with a 45% inheritance tax on your $10 million net worth, you're losing a lot of money, versus if you are living or a citizen of Grenada or St. Lucia, for example. It can save you a lot of money. So there's benefits. You need to obviously consult with a licensed tax lawyer who can properly assess your situation. But these options are out here, right? These are the cheapest options. The best is typically, they typically say that Malta is the best option. Here we go, the Malta Individual Investor Program. This gives tons of visa-free access. It's a very strong passport with 167 countries available. You have all of the countries: US, Canada, Australia, UAE. Amazing. 1.1 million euros. It's not a cheap one, is it? It's not a cheap one. You can see that there is other options within the neighborhood of $1 million, but they are, also, I wouldn't do them. Personally, I just wouldn't do them. I would always recommend going for the donation option, as real estate in a Caribbean island, which often gets struck by hurricanes, might not be the most stress-free way to get the citizenship. Although Turkey offers a great citizenship by investment program as well, if you want something out of the Caribbean. So the Caribbean's great, but my dream is to have one Caribbean passport and one Asian passport as well. Wherever that will be. But Turkey offers pretty good program right now. I don't believe the 250k one is still active. I think that's been bumped up now. I think you need to spend $400,000 on a property. Again, the taxes might not be as good. As you can see, there's not really any favorable taxes. So it's not the best in that regard. It's not the best in international travel either. You have all of South America, a little bit of Southeast Asia, Thailand, Cambodia, Philippines, Indonesia, but you don't have any big countries really. But that is what it is. You get a cool passport, you get access to Asia, so it is what it is. There's things to debate, there's things to weigh up your situation. It doesn't matter what's best for me, it matters what's best for you, and every situation is different. That's the That's the reality, but I would always point people in the direction of the donation options for the Caribbean passports. So, thank you all for watching. Do your own research. And subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will try to make more videos of just information and financial topics, international living, etc. Like the video if you did enjoy it, and have a great day. Bye bye.